Well, I've learned a great lesson. IBC is all about getting control. It's about taking full ownership and full control of your financial life, taking things into your own hands. Becoming your own banker was obviously written with that in mind. The infinite banking concept resonates deeply within me, but I also struggle with some of the same tendencies that most people struggle with. For example, I've been going through this contracting purgatory situation where I have a contracting entity that I want to work with and that I will be working with in the future, and a contracting entity that I am still tied to and I can't get away from. Well, the new contracting entity they told me, hey, don't talk to the previous contracting entity. We're going to deal with all of this stuff as far as getting your contract switched over and writing with us now. Writing as in writing insurance policies for infinite banking concept. And I said, perfect, that is better if two people who are already involved in the same process, the legal aspect of contracting, if they just hash it out and deal with it and move me forward. Like, it'll be no big deal, right? Well, I was told that it kind of is a big deal, which is why I should stay out of it so I don't, step on any toes. And it was fine. I thought it was working, but it wasn't. And eventually I had enough, and I went to the office today of the previous contracting entity that I was working for, still am, tied to, and I told him, hey, look, this is a situation. I'm not going to be working with you guys, and I asked you guys for a release quite a while ago, and you said no because of certain ties, and I just want to say that I have the ability to cut cords completely, and it's just going to make me have to wait for 6 months in order to write business with this specific carrier again. But I can do that, or you guys can just say, hey, here you go, here's your release, and let me go, and I can start writing these insurance policies with this new contracting entity in 1, 2, 3 weeks, whatever it is, the amount of time it takes to do paperwork. I really didn't think that it was that easy. I went there and I talked to the big boss and said, these are the two options, and I'm really sorry that all of this has happened the way it has. There's a huge backstory to it, which I'm not going to share here, but it's just a convoluted mess. And I said, there's nothing against you guys. It's just that this is what I want to do with the rest of my life, and I'm working with these guys, so why wouldn't I not be contracted with them? Doesn't that make sense? And he said, yeah, it makes sense. So we all get it, and he's working on it now. When it's been a few months of me being told that things are happening, and nothing was actually happening, because when I went, I had to introduce myself to him, and then I told him I was leaving, and he had no idea about it. So all this time I'm under the impression that it's being taken care of, and it wasn't being taken care of. That's my fault. That's on me. But the important takeaway here is you can only guarantee that something is happening when you're doing it. If I was getting email updates or text updates or phone call updates this whole time from my future contracting company that I'm going to be working with, then that's one thing, right? That I see the steady progress. I was being told on a semi-regular occasion, a couple weeks, a month here and there, that hey, something else happened, it's moving forward. Big deal, right? Well, it ended up happening that the decision maker didn't even know that I was trying to leave. How does that even happen? I don't know. But because I stepped in and said, I'm done waiting for other people to fight for me to get what I want, I'm going to go make it happen for myself. And I did. And the ball's rolling again. So I'm really excited. Hopefully this means that I can be writing insurance policies for you guys to get going with your IBC policies, and we won't have to deal with this contracting mess that's been going back and forth for, what has it been now? 10 months. Way too long. So anyways, that's my update. I hope you enjoyed the little story there. Good 6-minute drama story. Talk to you guys later. Bye.